A very warm welcome to the daily crypto vision, and we are seeing that the crypto markets are severely under pressure. It erased another almost $30 billion in the last 24 hours. The cryptos are down, Bitcoin 10% lower, Ethereum 12%, and XRP 3.4%. The Bitcoin dominance is now standing at 66.2%, and the crypto market is under pressure, and it has been dealing with the US senators who are grilling Facebook on privacy trust issues in Libra hearing. And it's very funny because that's no secret that you know that I am very skeptical concerning Facebook's Libra cryptocurrency, um, whereas I don't think even that Libra is a crypto. They're just misusing the name. Libra is a centralized coin, and the project is based in Switzerland. And the thing is that they will never get permission to go ahead, and it's just a smart, in my opinion, smart way to monetize and bank on the cryptos. Anyway, um, the people, also the politicians in the United States, are seeing Libra as cryptos. Anyway, at the ongoing hearing on Facebook Libra cryptocurrency project with the Banking Committee of the United States Senate, lawmakers are interrogating Facebook on privacy and trust concerns. And as a Cointelegraph correspondent reports on July 16, David Marcus, head of Facebook's crypto wallet Calibra, is stressing the project's trust and regulatory compliance, while some senators are not convinced, and with reason. I'm not even politicians and government and proponents. More opposing it, but in this case, I totally agree with the U.S. Senators if they are very skeptical concerning Libra as well. And Senator John Tester, for instance, asked about Libra's ability to make assurances against fraudulent purchases or loss of funds along the line of credit cards or the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. And Marcus responded that we will do our best to resolve those types of issues and claims as quickly as possible. And Tester stated that it's critical that it's resolved before it's going live. And even Senator Sherrod Brown of Ohio took a more critical stance towards the project, asking, do you really think people should trust Facebook with their hard-earned money? And Marcus said that Facebook will have no special privilege, at which point Brown interrupted, Mr. Marcus, you know better than that. Of course. And when the committee chair, Mike Crapo, asked Marcus why the Libra Corporation had chosen to register in Switzerland, and Marcus was very quick to assure the committee that they would also register with US regulators. Very funny because if so, why did Facebook not register in US United States directly? Because Facebook is a American company. And Marcus also said that social and financial data would be entirely separate on the Libra network, adding that to earn people's trust, we will have to have the highest standards in terms of privacy. It's very ironic because the privacy issues which have been in the past of Facebook are still in mind. And Senator and presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren, who is known as a cryptocurrency critic, asked about Facebook's willingness to allow data portability, and if a Facebook user wishes to use a wallet other than Calibra, will you make it easy to allow the export of other data? And so data, I don't think so, because how will they do that? And in response to that, Marcus said, absolutely, Senator. And Warner followed up by asking for the same commitment for messaging apps, WhatsApp and Messenger, on which Marcus hedged. And Senator Warren concluded her remarks by saying, what's Facebook been really good at is figuring how to monetize people's personal data, and I'm not reassured by your statement that you cannot see any reason right now why there would be no and not be any data sharing between these platforms. The hearing in Libra with the US House Financial Services Committee is scheduled also for July 17. It's tomorrow. To be continued, actually. Anyway, as you can see, the cryptos are rolling over. I would like to point out to a little bit more positive thing is that it's R3 and the blockchain consortium, which has partnered with Brazilian fintech company Banco Mare to launch a stock exchange for investing in technology firms. In Banco Mare, a blockchain-powered digital bank focused on financial inclusion, intends to build a tokenized stock exchange offering investments in technology companies with social impact. Cointelegraph Brazil reported on July 16. The new R3 technology-backed platform, provisionally named BVM12, will purportedly open a new funding source for technology startups, as well as enable individual investors to generate dividends from investments in new technologies, the report notes. And Rio de Janeiro-based Banco Mare has reportedly conducted its first informal consultations with Brazilian SEC and is reportedly planning to make an official request on the agency on August 2019. Banco Mare's CEO Alexander Albuquerque claimed that the new venture aims to democratize risky investment and bring the low-income public to the stock market. Early in June, Cointelegraph reported that the Brazilian government was considering a bill requiring all units of local public administrations to promote new technologies such as blockchain. Recently, Brazilian Diplomatic Academy, the Rio Branco Institute, was reported to start requiring candidates to have knowledge of cryptocurrencies and blockchain. And on July 12, the Brazilian state of Bahia launched a blockchain-based app to track the process of public bidding on government contracts. That's a good sign that Brazil is also getting steam concerning the blockchain developments. If we take a look at finally at the crypto market, and it's the Bitcoin chart on a daily basis, that we see support level of Bitcoin, and I said yesterday that I would expect a further downturn in the market. There it is, a bearish sell-off again, and it's now standing at 9,750 BTC USD, and the Kumo is below the price. It means that there is a kind of some support level, but on a daily basis again there we see a sell-off, huge sell-off towards 9,400. The 9,000 level is 9,000. The 9K is the next round number. As you can see, the 10,000 is now resistance, and I think the Bitcoin will slide further downwards below and touch below $9,000. From now, I wish you a very pleasant evening, and feel free to take a look at cryptoacademy.nl and on YouTube channel. Ciao ciao.